So in these two steps specifically, we need to really tell you guys about the difference between going active and putting your property on the MLS. So when you're putting your property in the MLS, which was a step before us, what you're doing is you're kind of just, like I said, putting all the information you need. But in this next step, you're actually letting all that information go public. So at this point, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need to put a lockbox on the house and put your sign in front of the house saying that, okay, the house is actually for sale now. People are gonna be coming by and visiting. You need to let your sellers know, hey, these are the times when people are visiting, things like this. People are actually gonna be coming by now. So once you've done this, like I said, the house becomes active and it's for sale. People are gonna be looking for your house. People are gonna be looking at it, trying to buy it, which means which leads us into the next step, step 8, which is marketing the house. How are you going to get buyers to actually look at your house, to actually buy your house, so that your client gets the house sold quickly before let's say your listing agreement expires, and then you don't have that deal anymore, and it's done. So at this point, you're going to want to try to sell your house any way possible. You can do things like list it on Facebook. You can advertise the house on Facebook. If you have a personal website as a realtor, or you can go ahead and put it on that, as well as do things like send postcards, door knockers. A lot of times people will send these postcards out to everybody. They'll just send it out to a large group of everybody in that area, or a specific group sometimes too, just saying that this house is for sale, come by, check it out. There's also other ways, guys. Craigslist, for example, is a way that you can get people to look at your house. Zillow is another way that people put their house on Zillow, which if you are putting it on Zillow, you need to make sure that's specified in the listing agreement. All these ways are ways that you can just get people to look at your house, as well as something else that's super important would be going ahead and having open houses. Now, open houses are a great way, not only like we talked about, to show your house, but to possibly get even more potential clients. So I really recommend open houses. They're a great way to, get eyes on your house so people can see it, things like that. When it comes to these advertisements, though, you just need to understand that they do cost money sometimes. Things like putting it on Facebook or putting it on sites called Letgo, which also is a place where you can sell your house. They do cost money, and you got to decide, you got to talk to the seller about who's going to be paying for this marketing. Is it you? Is it them? And how is that going to work between you and the seller? A lot of times, like I said, it all comes back to a listing agreement. You should be talking about these things in a listing agreement. If you haven't, though, it could get a lot more complicated to knowing really who's going to be paying for all this marketing information to selling your house. But in the end, after you get all this marketing done, you hope that you're getting more eyes on your house so that you can be able to get a competitive price for your house. So that's it, guys. That's 7 and 8 on selling your house as a realtor.